why today's super connected kids are growing up less rebellious, more tolerant, less happy, and completely unprepared for adulthood, and what that means for the rest of us.
Social media is not a fundamental technology. It leverages some fundamental technologies, but it's better understood as this, which is to say it's a source of entertainment.
Should they have smartphones?
Well, that's the question.
The Center for Collegiate Mental Health found that the top 3 diagnoses on university campuses are anxiety, depression, and stress. And numerous studies from the US, Canada, the UK, you name it, have linked this high social media use with these high levels of anxiety and depression.
This year especially, I think at the beginning of the school year as an incoming freshman, social media was very negative for me. I felt like right away people were posting pictures with their huge groups of friends and thriving their second week of school, and that was really overwhelming to see as a person who had not found a huge friend group yet at that point.
Seeing other people do that, it makes you feel like you're falling behind and you're missing out on amazing experiences.
Definitely when you see Snap videos or Snap stories or Insta stories of people being out having fun, you definitely occasionally get that feeling of missing out.
Social media definitely contributes to people feeling left out. It's really easy to see what everybody else is doing and feel left out that you're not there with them.
The fear of missing out is an actual social anxiety from the fear that you are missing a potential connection, event, or opportunity. A collection of Canadian universities found that 7 out of 10 students said they would get rid of their social networking accounts if it were not for fear of being left out of the loop.
It's just kind of weird, kind of being the one who's alone, looking through social media, and all these people that you know, having all these experiences, hanging out with other people that you know. It just makes you feel like it's just you, that you're the only one who is alone, that there's something wrong with you, and it's just kind of weird because you always knew these people and you feel like you kind of had the same background, and you had the same exact everything, and it just makes you feel like, what is different between me and them? Why are they having fun and why am I alone?
They look like they're having so much fun, and you don't really realize that they're presenting this idealized version of themselves that doesn't reflect their day-to-day life.
But we struggle with insecurity because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reels. We are constantly comparing ourselves to others. And yes, this was happening before social media with TV and celebrity, but now it's happening all the time.
Going on Instagram and going to your Explore page, scrolling through and, seeing not just a few, but hundreds of these beautiful, fit, skinny, tan models, and you start to wonder, like, how do so many people look like that, and how do I not look like that?
I decided to leave my Instagram a few years ago because I would spend most of my time trying to find the perfect photo and then getting the most likes, and then would feel bad when other people would get more likes on their posts.
So it came to a point for me where because of social media, I couldn't really get anything done. It always split my attention. Like if I had to work on something, I would always be checking back on my phone to see if something that I posted got like a reaction or a like or someone was talking about it. And I would always just be like, kind of like I had like an anxious like tick when I was doing something else, just wondering about that it ended up kind of staying with me, like the habit of lack of focus, that like to this day I can't really commit like more than 40 minutes to something without like being able to justify taking a break to myself. I think that's pretty bad. And I'm trying to reverse that right now, but it's kind of difficult.
And the science is alarming. They did experiments on mice where they did the multitasking. They put flashing lights to mimic going from the computer to the cell phone, the computer to the cell phone to the TV. The mice that were exposed to the changing lights, it took them 3 times longer to solve a maze than the mice that weren't, and the damage was permanent.
We now know that many of the major social media companies hire individuals called attention engineers who borrow principles from Las Vegas casino gambling, among other places, to try to make these products as addictive as possible. That is the desired use case of these products, is that you use it in an addictive fashion because that maximizes the profit that can be extracted from your attention and data.
Ever since I started using my smartphone in high school, I used to be an avid book lover and I would read like 40 books a year, but now I find it hard to even crack open a book, and when I do, after one chapter, I have to check out and give myself a brain break because I can't focus.
Watch a 10-minute YouTube video, get that instant gratification, and then find the next video before you're even done watching the first one, and kind of go through this endless loop of short videos.
I definitely notice that while I'm watching movies or TV shows, I check my phone throughout the thing and miss what's even happening in what I'm watching, which didn't used to be a problem, but recently I've noticed that I do that a lot.
I feel like nowadays people place too much importance on one's presence on social media.
Social media as a tool versus a distraction, I would definitely say it's more of a distraction.
So I definitely think social media has hurt my self-image for the most part.
Sometimes it does feel like social media has kind of had a grip on me for a while, and if I was never exposed to it or ever had one, I would probably have been better off.
Unfortunately, I would have to say that social media has been more of a negative impact rather than a positive one.
Here's the good news. You don't have to give up your phone.
I'm not going to waste my time telling you to spend less time on social media. Frankly, I don't think abstinence is an option anymore.
Use your phone for all the great things that it can do. For an hour or two a day, and then go and live your life. Go for a run or a swim. Watch a sunset. Get some sleep. Go see a friend, not on Snapchat, but in person. Watch the expression on your friend's face. Hear the tone in your friend's voice. Give your friend a hug.
You see, everything I've talked about today has nothing and everything to do with social media. What do I mean? I mean, social media is neither good nor bad. It's just the most recent tool we're using to do what we've always done: tell stories and communicate with each other.
In short, let your phone be a tool you use, not a tool that uses you. Thank you very much.